Unlocking reality. The 4 laws of conscious creation. What if the reality you experience isn't just something that happens to you, but something you're actively, even unconsciously, creating? The idea of shaping our lives often sounds like wishful thinking. But what if it's rooted in fundamental principles of how our minds interact with the world? Today, we're diving deep into 4 powerful laws of conscious creation. Principles explored by thinkers like Manly Palmer, which offer a compelling framework for understanding how your internal world fundamentally influences your external reality. This isn't about magic. It's about mastering your mind. Get ready to transform from a passive observer to the active architect of your life. First, let's explore the law of balance. This is perhaps the most fundamental principle, often overlooked. It suggests that reality inherently seeks equilibrium, just like water finding its level, or an ecosystem naturally restoring itself. Think about it. Your own body constantly strives for balance. Palmer noted that internal imbalances, whether they're unchecked emotions, disruptive thoughts, or limiting beliefs, inevitably show up as disharmony in your external world. For example, persistent anger often generates conflict, while neediness tends to repel the very things you desire. Why? Because an imbalanced internal state broadcasts a signal of lack of wholeness, which the universe, acting as a mirror, simply reflects back to you. To align with this law, you need to cultivate an internal state of equilibrium. This means recognizing where you might be overexerting effort, or perhaps resisting your current circumstances. True power lies in stillness and alignment, moving with natural laws rather than trying to force outcomes. A profound insight is that imbalance often comes from over-identification, believing you are only your job, your relationship, or your fears. True balance emerges when you return to the observer state, that silent awareness behind all your experiences. Detachment isn't indifference. It's a recentering that allows you to remain unaffected by external chaos. Practice self-observation, especially of emotional extremes. These spikes are signals of misalignment, offering you a chance to return to your calm center. This leads to a quieter mastery that reflects outwardly. Next, we have the law of resonance, which asserts that like attracts like, not as a mere metaphor, but as a literal cosmic mechanism. This law dictates that you don't simply get what you want, but rather, you get what you are. If your internal world vibrates with fear, guilt, or powerlessness, your experiences will naturally align with those very frequencies. This isn't punishment. It's a direct reflection of the vibrations you emit. To consciously influence your reality, you must embody the version of yourself that already lives the life you desire. This means thinking as that desired self, not just about them. The universe, as Palmer suggested, functions like a colossal echo chamber, amplifying and returning the signals it receives. So, when you're feeling stuck, instead of asking, "What do I need to get?" ask, "What am I putting out?" A powerful practice is to create and regularly engage with recordings of your desired life, spoken in your own voice. This helps establish a new default frequency. Resonance works because the universe responds to internal conviction, regardless of outward appearances. A forced smile masking inner brokenness still emits disconnection, but a genuine feeling of wholeness and confidence, even if circumstances haven't caught up, will begin to manifest those very qualities. Even your environment and the symbols you surround yourself with carry resonance, which is why sacred spaces and meaningful objects are so powerful. They help tune you to higher frequencies. Every aspect of your life acts as an emitter. Consciously tuning them empowers the law of resonance. While thinkers like Palmer may not have used the exact phrase, "thoughts become things," the law of creation embodies this idea. It teaches that consciousness itself is the universe's primary creative force. This means your attention is divine power in motion. Whatever you focus on expands. The genesis of your reality is planted not in fleeting fantasy, but in true imagination. The inner act of vividly seeing, deeply feeling, and unequivocally knowing something into being. A common pitfall here is trying to manifest something while simultaneously harboring doubt. Hope, in this context, isn't creation, it's hesitation. Creation demands certainty, perceiving the invisible as if it were already solid and real. Ancient traditions understood the profound power of symbols, rituals, and vivid visions because these bypass the analytical conscious mind, directly implanting those creative seeds. The art of creation isn't about building something from nothing. It's about selecting from an infinite array of existing possibilities, much like tuning a radio to a specific frequency. A crucial, often missed secret is that every single moment is an act of creation. This goes beyond formal visualization. Every reaction, every complaint, every self-narrative you hold, it's all shaping your reality. Continually declaring, "This always happens to me," for instance, is a powerful creative act that constructs a self-fulfilling loop. To master this law, become deliberate. Use your imagination as a precision tool, not an escape. Speaking, feeling, and moving as if your desired reality is already manifest is the essence of conscious creation. Finally, we arrive at the overarching principle, the master key to unlocking all other laws, the law of awareness. You simply cannot transform what you are unaware of. Many people live in what Palmer termed symbolic ignorance, trapped as victims of their circumstances rather than architects of their destiny. Awareness is the capacity to observe your beliefs, patterns, and identity without judgment. It's that pivotal, aha, moment of realizing, wait, I've been repeating this because I believed it was true. Once a destructive loop is perceived, you're no longer bound by it. You gain the power to rewrite it. Awareness empowers the other three laws. Balance necessitates awareness of imbalance. Resonance demands awareness of your current vibration. And creation hinges on awareness of what you are truly imagining. For practical application, try journaling as if you're observing your life as a film, noting recurring feelings and scenes. Shift your inquiry from, "Why is this happening to me?" to, "What is this showing me?" True initiation, Palmer believed, wasn't about external rituals, but about self-knowing, remembering who you already are, rather than chasing an idealized version. Awareness dissipates the fog of unconscious programming. When you recognize a reaction stemming from a past wound rather than the present situation, the illusion loses its power and your personal agency is reclaimed. By consciously observing your thoughts and questioning their reality, you realize you are not your thoughts, but the witness to them. This fundamental shift transforms you from reacting to consciously creating. With heightened awareness, reality reveals itself as malleable, every pattern a choice previously made, and thus capable of being unmade. This profound realization of inherent freedom truly signifies power. Ultimately, shaping your reality isn't about forceful manipulation. It's about comprehending the fundamental rules of the game and choosing how to play. Manly Palmer didn't offer rigid formulas, but unveiled universal principles underlying all forms of manifestation. Reality isn't a fixed, immutable construct. It's a fluid, responsive medium, perpetually reflecting and aligning with our internal state. By diligently applying the laws of balance, resonance, creation, and awareness, you gain the profound capacity to consciously shape your experiences and truly become the architects of your desired reality. Which of these 4 laws resonates most with you? Let us know in the comments below. If this deep dive into conscious creation resonated with you, give this video a like and share it with someone who needs to hear this. And for more insights into understanding your brain and unlocking your full potential, make sure to subscribe to Cognitive Insights and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video. Thanks for watching, and keep exploring the incredible power of your mind.